Man, Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you. Get 18% off. We out. Oscar De La Hoya says he's ready to let Ryan Garcia get in the ring with Devin Haney under one condition. Let's talk about it. We back. Goodfella Sports TV. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Appreciate the love, support, man. Keep supporting the channel. Best way to do that is share the video. Want to make a donation? Cash App, PayPal, description. But share the video, thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't. And yeah, he under one condition. He ready to let the fight happen. If Ryan Garcia becomes the mandatory, which may not happen. I put an article link in the description proving to be true on the article link. And that might be a while away because they have an interim title fight for Devin, where voluntary, and then he has to fight the winner of Javier Fortuna and Luke Campbell, which I might do a video on that tomorrow. Some people got some strong feelings about Luke Campbell winning that fight. I put that bread up and bet what little baby doing that video, whatever that is, shit he be doing. But yeah, man, I would like to see that, but that may not happen till 2021. Obviously, they talking about 2022. Obviously, they talking about doing Ryan and and Tank and all that stuff. But it makes sense. They both on both same side of the street between Ryan and Devin. I think it's even better if they make it a unification bout, because if Loma or T.O., they do fight and whoever win, the other one gonna go up, T.O. gonna go up, Loma gonna go down. So they should be able to get Ryan an easy belt, and then him and Devin can unify. They can get Ryan 2 belts and get Devin 2 belts, and they can unify, make a big fight happen. But right now, I just think it's premature. It proves nothing. You know what I'm saying? Both of them in everybody's eyes are still prospects. They say it make a lot of money, but somebody made a great point. Said they could fight 2 or 3 times. You know what I'm saying? And make it something like a trilogy. But I think everybody's just looking at Ryan Garcia as a knockout, waiting to happen. But Devin Haney is seen as one of the lower risk prospect fight because he don't have no punching power. But the one thing Devin do possess, he can hit, not get hit. And that's going to be difficult for a lot of different styles. Devin is a slick fighter. He's a great boxer, great feet. Obviously, he had the controversy coming in. But the more they let him get his feet wet, versus the opposition like Luke Campbell or Fortuna, and he able to get a Comey or a Lee Shelby or Camboso, or even if a Shabakov can give him some work, the tougher it's going to be for everybody else. When he figure it out and get his man strength and learn how to sit down and not move so much, Devin Haney going to be one of the more unbeatable guys. I think his challenge going to come at 40, and I think it's going to come by the way of Gary Anton Russell, a guy like that, man. I think that guy is a fantastic talent. I think that's going to be the guy, him and T.O., that's going to be the bunch they're looking at. Even Barrios, I think as he grow into his 140 frame, people forget he started off like at 126. So he going to get his man strength. That's going to be an interesting division at 140 if politics don't mess it up. But Ryan Garcia, I think everybody's just looking for Ryan Garcia to slip up and lose. I really see some improvement, but I don't see a drastic improvement with Eddie Reynoso. Maybe we don't see that drastic improvement since he joined him after losing the I forget the dude now. I call him Jason Sosa, but that's not his name. But people remember the fight I'm talking about. But I don't really see the improvement like that because opposition he been fighting. But Garcia, possesses some fast hands, solid feet, good frame. All they got to really do is get him to work behind that jab and just learn him, teach him how to throw that lead hook without putting so much power and popping his chin up. If they can learn to teach him how to fight like De La Hoya, learn how to fight behind his height and his reach and his speed, and learn how to just stick and move and walk guys into shots. Ryan got all the skills to be really, really good. He got the feet, the hand speed, he got the charisma, he got the following. The thing about it is he just don't have the technique. You know what I'm saying? His head pop up, he fights stiff, they gotta show him how to harness the speed. He throws combinations at the same speed. He don't know how to change speeds. He don't know how to feint or nothing like that, but that comes with time. That's why I say you're probably looking for another 3 years before he really going to be taken serious and kind of started to become that finished product that he need to be. But, if they want to make the fight with Tank, first and he get demolished, then that's just going to hurt Shakur Stevenson's ability to be a top fighter, and Devin and Colbert, you know, people who looking to make a name off Ryan Garcia and his following, because that's what Ryan Garcia is looked at by his opposition. You know what I'm saying? Shakir said it the other day. He said, I hope Ryan Garcia become a big star. That's good for me, so I could take his following. Same thing Floyd did with De La Hoya. He took his following when he beat him. So people looking at Ryan Garcia as a gold mine because he got a following. If they can beat him and knock him out, that following could become their following. Maybe they become an anti-villain, a villain all the way, or maybe they can continue to wear the white dashiki or the white robe and be that guy, and people actually like him. You know, being a villain in boxing is depend on, or the heel, whatever you want to call it. Being a villain in boxing is depend on what side of the pendulum you sit on. You know what I'm saying? People could talk about Earl. A lot of Mexicans like Earl. When they put him in the ring with Mikey Garcia, all of a sudden it was fuck Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Devin Haney. People saying that he trying to play the villain role with the white boy won't whoop me. Some people think he may be too young for that, but it depends on who you the villain against. You always gonna be the villain, depending on what side you fight on. If you fight a Mexican fighter, you always gonna be the villain if you're a black or a Cuban or a Puerto Rican or a white fighter. No matter if you go and feed Mexico and cure Mexican hunger and make everybody a millionaire in Mexico, they still gonna go against the grain. So it depends on who you the villain against. If the media want to vilify you, no matter if you nice and you get turkeys out on Thanksgiving and you know what I'm saying, and you nice to them and you don't show them nothing but hospitality, you get them an exclusive interview. But if they want to make you the villain, no matter how nice a guy you is, they gonna vilify you. They gonna try to dig up dirt on you. It really don't matter. Just be yourself. If they vilify you, embrace it. You really ain't the villain. It's just that, if you Devin Haney or you Shakir, you black. That's it. Because Ryan Garcia make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? He had a kid out of wedlock. You know what I'm saying? Oscar De La Hoya did a lot of shit in his career. Everybody make mistakes. It just depends on who the media like and don't like. You see it in basketball. They like LeBron because LeBron draws ratings. Not because LeBron is a great man. Not because LeBron got good shoes or he a great basketball player. He draws ratings. He's popular. So when you get most of the media, what is boxing pretty much, kind of put into fans' head is that the Mexican fighters sell. The Puerto Rican fighters sell, when they fight. But the black fighters don't sell. The Cubans don't sell. The Dominicans don't sell. They embed that in your head to make you think that, black fighters don't have fan bases. They don't have followings. And it's not true. It's not true at all. Oscar De La Hoya broke the pay-per-view record with a black man. Mikey Garcia got on pay-per-view with a black man. But they want to make you condition you that because that's what they want to believe. They don't want to tap into the black market. They don't think blacks going to support black fighters when blacks put trillions into the academy every year. You will never get PBC promoting or ESPN promoting a fighter like they pushing Lomachenko or like they pushing AJ in the UK. That's an attribute that you born with. You really can't, be loved and garnish all of the attention and be in a good light. That's part of the media push, and that's part of how you promote it. If people don't like you and you're the villain, no matter if you did nothing wrong, it is what it is. People put Canelo on a pedestal because, he Mexican, he got a different look. Sometimes it's the way you look. Sometimes it's the way you act. It's sometimes the way you portray. It's nothing you can do about it. Just because they say you're the villain don't mean you're the villain. A lot of the dudes they paint as the hope, the great white or great black hope, or the great Mexican hope, some of the shittiest people in the world. Like I said, I use this example all the time. Tiger Woods was painted as this great guy, and he was a shitty person. But the media paid him as a great perception. You know what I'm saying? You can do that with a lot of different people. Just because the media say they good, I wouldn't even trust. The media was trying to push a particular fighter or athlete down my throat, talking about how good, how great he is. He don't make no mistakes. He perfect. I wouldn't trust that joker. So for the black fans out there and the black fighters out there, don't let the media tell you who the hero and who the villain is. If they want to vilify, your favorite fighter, still support them. Because you can't trust the media as far as you can throw them. So the whole thing about it is, if Devin want to play the wear the black hat and beat the shit out of Ryan Garcia, he won't be the first, he won't be the last. But if De La Hoya want to make that fight, they know how to call Mauricio Suleiman and make Ryan Garcia the mandatory. Devin didn't fight nobody to get that belt because Lomachenko didn't want to fight him. So Ryan can fight Hoya Alvarez, and he can fight a title eliminator after that and become the mandatory. They can make that happen with a quick exchange of money. They favor WBC favor Mexicans anyway. So if they want Ryan to be the mandatory, they can really jump for Tuna and Luke Campbell and make that fight happen. So if they truly feel Ryan is ready, let's see. But, you know, basically, I really don't think De La Hoya really fuck with Ryan Garcia. The only reason he gave him that new contract is because of Canelo Alvarez told him to give him that contract, truth be told. So I really do believe De La Hoya is about it when he come to talking about putting Ryan Garcia in a ring with Devin and Tank. He don't believe in that kid. He know that kid is an accident waiting to happen. And whether Hoya Alvarez or Richard Comey beat this kid in the ring, you know what I'm saying? He'd rather it be versus Devin Haney for big viewerships and big money. So De La Hoya always, like he said in the article, I'm a fighter first. And it's proven to be that. He proven to try to make the best fights. He tried to make Rigondeaux and Leo until Al came and saved him. He let Jojo Diaz go fight Gary Russell. You know what I'm saying? De La Hoya's been, one thing I can say about De La Hoya, you can say a lot of shit about Oscar. But one thing about Oscar will make the best fights. Oscar will negotiate. If the money right and the deal right for Oscar fighter, Oscar don't have a problem sending this fighter to Pluto. And it's been examples of that time and time again with Oscar De La Hoya. De La Hoya truly want to make the best fights. De La Hoya was like that as a fighter. He'll fight you no matter where you at. He might rob you. You might rob him. But De La Hoya was always about fighting the best and making the best fights. And if more promoters like Oscar De La Hoya in the mindset, you know, boxing be in a better place. So I will say that about Oscar. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. I'll drop the article link in the description on the article link. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out to me on all social media links if you got business, question, inquiry, response, shit, video request, want to make a donation to the channel, Cash App, PayPal in the description. Let me know what you guys think with Oscar De La Hoya saying that Devin Haney can get Ryan Garcia if Ryan becomes the mandatory. So appreciate that love, man. Keep sharing the videos. Check our boxing playlists out. Heavyweight, middleweight, rumors, duck playlist, the whole nine. One time for the one time. It's your boy CJ Goodfella, Goodfella Sports TV. You know.